Question that you should be asking is, am I talking to the right person about life insurance? Because a lot of people end up talking to 5 different agents, getting 10 different quotes, hearing 10 different answers, and eventually choosing the number they want to hear. And honestly, that's where a lot of people get hurt financially later. Because there's a difference between a salesperson and a true life insurance advisor. A salesperson's job is to sell you a policy while nonstop calling you, double or triple dialing you, pressuring you emotionally, trying to rush you into buying immediately, or refusing to slow down and actually explain the policy. You may be dealing with someone more focused on making a sell than rather actually helping you. And unfortunately, this is where a lot of people end up getting confused later because life insurance should not be a one call transaction. It should be a long term plan built around you and your family. I recently reviewed a policy for a woman around 65 years old who believed she had $25,000 of coverage. But after reviewing everything with her, I discovered the policy issued was closer to $12,000 for about $61 a month. The reason why that matters is because with her health conditions, the same company's pricing for an actual $25,000 policy would have been closer to around $96 a month. And somewhere along the way, she believed that she had $25,000 of permanent coverage. The issue wasn't the insurance company was fake, the issue was poor explanation, misunderstanding, and nobody slowing down enough to properly educate her on what she was actually buying. And that happens more than people realize. Sometimes someone thinks they bought a $50,000 whole life coverage. But in reality, only part of it was permanent coverage, while the rest of it may have been accidental coverage that was attached to it, or temporary riders that could change later. That's why understanding what's permanent, what's temporary, what's accidental, what can increase, what stays level, and what your family would receive matters so much. A true advisor should explain how the policy works, what you truly qualify for, what fits your budget, and what makes sense long term. And even how products like health coverage, Medicare, and annuities may fit into your overall situation. The goal is to make sure you actually understand what you're putting in place for you and your family. That's why I always tell people don't just buy from an agent. Make sure you're working with someone acting as an advisor who can shop all the carriers for you and actually help you understand your options. That's what I do for the families I help every day. I look forward to speaking with you and helping you find the coverage that actually makes sense for your situation.